concentration, full focus, come out with a second half like we did last night, we'll be fine.
Railers with the basketball starting the second half. Cannon, Sloan, Bowers, Grunder, Bacon. Starters on the floor for the Railers. Talafero, Young, Taylor, Jones, and Walker. Starters out there for Eisenhower. And quickly, they try to get the ball down to Bacon. Has it knocked away. Sloan looking to inbound. Gets it out to Cannon. Titus holding. Now far side to Sloan. Down to Bacon again. Drew with a nice step through off the glass and good.
Yeah, and I think that's a point of emphasis maybe for Coach Alexander is two possessions here so far in the third quarter in our first time with the basketball. We've tried to get it to that short porch area with Drew Bacon, and one time he got swept away. The last time he scored it. So I think Coach Alexander talked about not only effort, intensity, rebounding, but also get the ball inside.
Foul on the other end is going to be whistled on Bacon. So Eisenhower will go to the line. First free throw is on the way, and that is up and off from Quylan Young.
We've seen Young for a couple years now, I think. Where's number 3, a senior. Was a member of that talented team they had last year.
Second one for Young. That rattles off no good, so the Railers catch a break there as he misses them both. Railers with a 2-point advantage, 23-21 in the basketball. Just 45 seconds into the third quarter. Sloan back over to Cannon. Cannon, bullet pass down to Bacon again. Bacon out to Grunder. Nice ball movement by the Railers this time. Sloan along the left side, now turns back this way. Cannon double team comes to him. Sloan looking for help, back out to Cannon, into Bowers, out to Grunder. His three from the corner is up and good.
Boy, 3 for 3, I think, for Grunder tonight on the from the three-point line, and that was a quick catch and shoot. And when you can do that, you know you've you're groove. You're in the groove. You're feeling it good. The ball is released quickly, and nothing but net for Grunder. Tip away, steal. Ooh.
Tate a little too close to the sideline on the steal. It'll stay with Eisenhower.
And this is the part of the game, I think, last night, Jeff, where we kind of took control here. We went on a 6 or 8-0 run to start the third quarter, and then it was smooth sailing for the Railers. You kind of feel that right now. The way we've gotten it going. Grunder with the 3. We got a drive and a basket for Bacon. The Railers on a 5-0 run themselves.
Lincoln up 26-21. Jones is stuck in a double team. Now they get it to the timeline. Nice job getting out of it to Young. Jones led them in the first half with 8. Walker along the right side. Bounce down in the corner. Cannon and Bacon go to double team him. Back out Jones, top of the key. Talafero. Panthers skip it across, top of the zone. Walker will back the dribble out now on the right side to Young. Walker with a long 3, and that's up and good. His second of the night. And that makes it 26-24. It's their 6th 3 so far tonight, Josh.
Yeah, they shot it well from the perimeter. Nothing really inside for the Panthers, but it's been all from the three-point line.
Looking to go back door. Cannon to Bowers. Bowers is hammered. He's going to the line for 2. Bowers with a nice hard cut to make himself available on the back door there. And Isaiah will go to the line shooting 2.
3 on Taylor now, so one of their starters, one of their seniors, Jansen Taylor, 6'4", and a senior's got 3 personal fouls. And I don't know if Coach Walker is going to take him out. Looks like he is now.
5:29 left. Cameron Rowe back in for Eisenhower as Jansen Taylor, I believe, will head to the bench. He will. Isaiah missing the first one. The senior's second one on the way. That one is good. Isaiah now with 5. Railer lead is 27-24. Looked like there may have been a walk. He got it stuck on his hip, but the Railers turn him over anyway. Titus tracks it down on the steal by the Railers. Quick hands by Lincoln forcing that turnover. Sloan to the left side on the wing now to Bowers. Looking down low for Bacon. They swing it around the perimeter out to Grunder. Cannon and Bowers. Now back to Titus, top of the key. And then it's thrown away. Another zig and zag. Miscommunication, and we've seen a lot of that tonight.
Yeah, and right now Eisenhower back, it looks like they're in a man-to-man, so they switched from their matchup zone to now a man-to-man defense, and that's something that the Railers have feasted on lately, is playing against that man-to-man defense. We saw it Tuesday night against Bloomington, and then we saw a lot of it last night against Taylorville, where we didn't worry about passing the basketball and cutting. We put our head down and got to the basket, and so far the Railers have not done a lot of that.
4:35 to go in the third quarter, along with Josh Komnick, Jeff Benjamin with you. Lloyd Kirby handling the video duties, and of course Paula Kodat back at the WLCN studios keeping us on here tonight. Railers with a 3-point advantage. Cameron Curry into the contest for the first time. Bounces in to Talifero. Kick it back out. Thought about the three. Said they kick it back out. Now in the corner, three is going up from Walker, and he shot it long. Rebound to Sloan. May have been too open. Grunder right in front of the Lincoln coaching staff. Gets it out to Cannon between the circles. Halfway through the quarter. Cannon's going to drive. Lost it out of bounds. Knocked out by Rowe. Hamlin checking in. Bacon out. Be very far from seeing that lob play.
I think we're getting close. So we need a little momentum, a little excitement for the Railers, and you bring Jermaine in and try to convert on something where you might be able to get us going a little bit.
Sloan to Bowers. Bowers is going to try and take his man baseline. Now he spins back out to Grunder. Grunder in the lane with a strong move. Flips it up off the glass and good.
Yeah, nice move by Grunder too. Got in the middle of the lane, and one thing a lot of players don't do, Jeff, is when they get into that middle lane, they don't use the bankboard, and that time Grunder did a good job of kissing it right off the glass.
Nice move, but it's swatted away. Hamlin with another block. Jermaine, 2 blocks on that possession. Railers coming back down this way. Bowers in the right corner. He's going to drive in. Kick it down to Jermaine. Jermaine couldn't handle it. Tried to save it in bounds. Last touch by the Railers. Maybe wanting to do a little too much too fast that time.
Yeah, not a good position to leave Jermaine with the basketball. Not a good pass by Bowers to leave it for him. It was a good idea. It just wasn't in a great spot.
3:10 to go in the third. Lincoln on top, 29-24. Jones steps back for a three and hits it. His third three of the night. He has 11. And once again, Lincoln having a hard time finding the three-point shooters. Bowers at the top of the key. Down in the corner to Grunder. Grunder tries to go baseline, but cut off. Sloan on top to Grunder. Then gets it back to Sloan. Tate kicks it back over to Cannon.
I'd like to run that play that we can get Jermaine the basketball right in the position where he can score it.
Hamlin on top to Grunder. Sloan comes around a couple screens now to get Titus. Down low Jermaine. Jermaine back out to Titus. His corner three off no good. Only Talifero for Eisenhower there on the boards. Keon Jones, another three. That one is no good. And Hamlin grabs the rebound out of the air for the Railers. 2 minutes to go in the third. We still got a tight one here, 29-27. Lincoln on top. Grunder. Hands back to Bowers. Bowers drives in, takes it to the basket. And a foul is going to be whistled before Isaiah can get to the basket. Foul on Talifero. His first, second on the team. Sloan looking. There's an inbound to Titus, who lays it up and in.
Nice out of bounds play, and Titus
almost with a tip away.
Yeah, you're right. Tip away, but couldn't control it. But a nice basket off the out of bounds, right underneath the basket. An old play.
That works a lot.
It works a lot. It's worked a lot for a long time.
Titus almost knocks it away again. 1:40 to go in the third. Lincoln's lead is just 4, 31-27. Jones over to Talifero in the corner. Skips it out on top to Rowe for Eisenhower. Talafaro back to Rowe. Right side, Curry's three. Missed it badly, but Jones with the rebound picks it out of the air. That's no good. Offensive rebound. Kick back out to Eisenhower. Jones from the right side for three. That's short again, but this time he gets his own rebound once more. Thrown away, stolen by Grunder. Bad pass by Eisenhower into the hands of Ben Grunder. Along the left side to Sloan. Titus is open for three. It's on the way. That's off, no good. And Jones with another rebound for Eisenhower. 50 seconds to go. Rowe. Talafaro, top of the key. Three off the left side. No. Hamlin had the rebound, lost it out of his hands, picked up by Eisenhower.
Yeah, just quicker to the basketball right now, Jeff, are the Panthers. Every time they're getting on their offensive end, they've been able to get a couple of chances at it with some big offensive rebounds.
Down to 30 seconds to go. And a touch foul out high is going to be whistled on Sloan. And then Grunder and Rowe with a little pushing and shoving. And there was a technical called. And I'm not sure if we didn't catch a break there.
I think it might have been on both of them, though.
Yep. Double technical, I think, on Grunder and Rowe. So for Ben, his first. For Rowe, his first foul, both their first technicals. And what looked like happened is there was a little chippiness, and Sloan and Rowe bumped into each other, and Grunder reached up and kind of grabbed his arm and pushed him away, and then Rowe kind of gave Ben a shove, and I think the official saw all of it and teed them both.
Yeah, caught both of them. You see anytime, two guys get into it, it's normally called a double, and Ben kind of sticking up for Tate there as Rowe shoved Tate the first time.
Ball loose for Eisenhower, down to 13 seconds. They kick it back out. Jones from the right corner. Another long three. Titus with the rebound. Railers have time if they hurry. Down to 5. Sloan up to Bacon. To 3. Underneath to Germain. Got to get it back out. Titus got to fire it up. And they could not get it and grab a handle on it. Third quarter ends. Lincoln on top. Lincoln 31, Eisenhower 27. Back for the fourth in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball. Welcome back to Robert Witt Gymnasium. Fourth quarter of action about to get started, Josh. And I can tell you, I'm surprised we got a 4-point game here. Lincoln just up 31-27.
Well, Eisenhower has done their job of just hanging around. You know, you get a team that's, I wouldn't say,
foul in the front court against Grunder. Grunder's over talking to the official.
Yeah, I'm not sure that was a whole lot of contact there.
So the second on Ben.
But Eisenhower's done their job of hanging around. You know, they've crashed the offensive rebounds. They've made enough perimeter shots from the outside, and they've done a good job on the Railer offense.
Stolen away by Isaiah. Bowers goes up strong off the glass, won't go. But Bowers will go to the line shooting 2. Foul's going to be on Talafaro, his second, fourth on the Panthers. Bowers split a pair of free throws in the third quarter. He has 5 on the night. First free throw on the way is going to bounce off, no good. And with a close game like this, Railers may need to win it from where he's at right now.
And Isaiah just hasn't had it in the last couple nights. You know, he had a good first half against Bloomington. Nothing Isaiah Bowers-esque last night, and then tonight we've seen him. You know, that's a basket he probably makes most 85% of the time on the layup. Got fouled, but again, that's a layup where he makes.
Ahead to Isaiah. This time he gets it to go down after the turnover by Eisenhower. Isaiah on the run out, and now the Railers have stretched it to 7 at 34-27.
Yeah, in this game it seems like a huge lead.
They look to go back door, but the pass is thrown away, picked up by Hamlin. Well, you wonder a Railer score here if Walker calls a timeout for Eisenhower. Grunder stuck underneath. Isaiah thrown away, over and back. You know, we see the Railers force a lot of teams throwing that high pass that they can't control. That's 2 or 3 turnovers tonight, and there have been a couple others that nice catches have saved more.
Well, Ben got himself caught in a position where you don't want to be as you drive baseline and you get almost behind the basket with nowhere to go, no chance to make a layup from there, and no chance really to make a really good pass from there. And it resulted in a turnover, and then Rowe gets all the way to the basket for an easy layup to cut this lead to 5.
34-29, 6.5 to go. Grunder skips it across to Bacon. Down low, Jermaine. Jermaine with a nice strong move, put his shoulder down and laid it up and
Oh,
in.
you're a perfect word there, Jeff, with strong move. He put that shoulder down and went right into the defender from Eisenhower and got it right. He got himself in a perfect position for a layup.
Head to Bacon, and Bacon tried to make a bounce pass, and it's tipped away. And the Railers fortunate as it's knocked out by Eisenhower. 6:13 to go. Railers up 36-29.
Good thought by Bacon. It's just a little hair late. Did good job by number 11, Yanson Taylor, to get back on defense, or it would have been another layup for the Railers.
Bowers skips it on top to Grunder. Again, Grunder has to track it down at the timeline. Ben's taking it to the basket. Off the glass. Missed it. Lots of contact. But this time tracked down by Cannon, who tried to get it to Hamlin and thrown away. Eisenhower heading the other way. Walker ahead. They throw it over Hamlin, but it's lost out of bounds. Last touch by Eisenhower.
Fast pace has kind of hurt the Panthers for a little bit. You know, they've had some errant shots, a couple bad passes here in the last couple of possessions. The times that they've really held it and controlled the offense, they've usually or normally have gotten good shots.
5:40 to go. Railers with a 7-point lead. They try to go backdoor to Isaiah. Isaiah got stuck under the basket, tried to throw it out of there. Caught a break as Walker tipped it, and then he was standing on the baseline, so it stays with the Railers. Bowers will inbound on the baseline, right side basket. Bowers on top to Grunder, top of the key, thought about the three, goes in, high arcing layup, won't go. Jermaine tried to grab the rebound, ball loose on the floor, and we've got Grunder and Jackson down there, alternating possession. Ball stays with Lincoln. 5.5 to go, Lincoln holding on to that 7-point lead. Maybe a lob here?
Yeah, set up for the lob play anyway.
Grunder tried to lob it to Isaiah, and Jackson steps right in front of it. Jones, the bounce over off the glass layup, good for Young. 36-31, Eisenhower will not go away. 5:15 to go. Bowers over to Grunder, right wing to Bacon. Boy, passes, cuts to the basket, going for the rebound. The Railers have just seemed out of sync all night.
Yeah, not sharp. As you said, a lot of passes.
Bowers with a strong move to the lane. He missed it off the glass. Couldn't track down his rebound off of him. Eisenhower the basketball, 4:51 left.
Yeah, again, a shot Isaiah makes 70% of the time. It just goes off the bankboard, and it just can't get it to fall, and nothing really fluid for this Railer offense tonight.
.435. Jones in the corner. Almost stolen by Cannon. Walker's going to drive in. Thought he dragged that pivot,
yeah,
but he did.
Right. Yep. Good eyes by my colleague here, Mr. Benjamin. His glasses
I got my 2200 vision here.
Those glasses are working, even from a long way away.
I tell you. Well, it's the lighting. Railers need a basket and a foul here.
Yeah, 14 fouls for both teams. So
Bowers strong to the basket. Isaiah goes down hard. Foul's going to be out high. So Bowers will not get any free throws out of this one. First foul on Walker, 5th on the team. Railers have been whistled for 4. Nobody on any foul trouble for the Railers. Isaiah inbounds out to Bacon. Back now to Cannon. Titus has had a quiet night. Grunder between the circles, out high to Bowers. And now it looks like the Railers are spreading them out a little bit. Cannon halfway through the fourth. Lincoln up 36-31. Bowers out to Grunder. Lane opens up. Grunder goes in, had it swatted away, and he's going to the line for two.
Yeah, I think you're going to go see now where coach is just going to go, everybody spread out, let Grunder, Bowers, and Cannon control the basketball on the top three positions out there, and let Bacon and Hamlin sit in the corners for an outlet and just go to the basket. If you get a layup, go get a layup. If not, get fouled and go to the free throw line.
Taylor's fourth sends Grunder to the line, and Ben misses the first one. Timeout taken by Eisenhower, just the 32nd timeout, so again we will keep it here. 3:49 left, Grunder at the line for his second coming up. Lincoln on top by 5, 36-31. Thank you to Lincoln IGA and Lincoln Heating and Cooling. And again, they just can't get away from him.
Well, we talked about it in the games before or leading after Bloomington, where we just couldn't get things going, and tonight has been one of them. We got things going in the second half, and that was a lot of it because of the defense. Last night at Taylorville, our defense led to offense, and tonight it's just been one of those games where I don't know if we've been totally focused on what we're supposed to do and the job or the task at hand, but 36-31, 3:49 left here in the fourth. Can knock down some free throws and get some stops, we'll be all right.
Grunder leading the way for the Railers. He's got 12. He missed the first free throw, second one on the way. That one good for Ben. 6-point lead, 37-31. Biggest lead of the night the Railers had was 7. 3:40 to go. Rowe for Eisenhower. Out to Talifero in the corner to Jones. Quickly inside, swatted away, but a foul from the backside is going to be whistled on Bacon, I believe, as he knocked it out of the hands of Jackson.
Yeah, foul on Bacon. His third personal foul. Now 5 team fouls on the Railers. 3:29 left here in the fourth.
Wide open from the corner for three. You cannot leave a shooter that wide open. And Talifero hits his first of the night. It looked like the Lincoln defense lost him completely because he was wide open and hit the three. Bowers to the basket. Has his layup blocked away. Isaiah looking for a foul. No call coming. Jones along the right side, back on top to Young. 3 to go. 3 is the lead for the Railers. Jones back to Rowe.
Big stop here, Jeff.
Looks to go, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Railers. 2:55 to go. Been lots of contact, and a lot of the drives to the basket, the officials are letting them play and not calling either way.
Yeah, I thought it was a pretty clean block there last time by Eisenhower on Bowers. He's just been unable to get anything really to flow.
Nice catch by Rowe to save the possession. Jones working against Hamlin. Throws it back now to Rowe. Rowe down the lane, floats it over Hamlin, missed it too hard, and Jermaine with a big rebound for the Railers.
Yeah, good job by Jermaine. He contested the shot and then also was able to go up and get the rebound. So
Grunder, he's going to put his head down, goes to the basket with the left hand and good.
Yeah, spread out, 5 out. Again, let Grunder, Cannon, and Bacon, or Grunder, Cannon, and Bowers get to the hoop, and that time it paid off again. Grunder with a nice finish. Came from that right side of the court and finished with his left.
39-34, Railer lead is 5. Jones with a long three, that one short, rebound to Bacon. We're at the 2-minute mark in the fourth. Lincoln on top, 39-34, and the basketball. Eisenhower with 16 fouls, so the next foul will send the Railers to the line. Isaiah pulls up from 15 and hits. Timeout taken by the Panthers. They're taking time. We'll take it with them. Railers up by 7, 1:45 to go. Back in a moment with Lincoln Railer basketball. back in Decatur. Josh Komnick, Jeff Benjamin with you. And Josh, 1:45 to go. The Railers have stretched it back to 7 as their lead. Getting to the basket has been the key here in this half.
Yeah, you're right. Grunder with a nice finish, with a left-handed finish, a possession before, and then Bowers came down and hit that 15-footer to give this Railers team the 7-point lead. 41-34, minute 45 left here, and this is a big stop here, Jeff. I think if you can get this, it almost sends the Panthers in their minds that it will be tough to get back from.
Bowers, Cannon, Bacon, Grunder, Hamlin on the floor for the Railers.
A big defensive stop here. Jermaine has done a good job on those defensive rebounds, and that's been one of the keys for the Panthers to stay in this thing, has been the offensive boards after they miss.
Walker along the right side, now back on top to Talfaro. Dump it inside. Spin one way, then the other around Jermaine, and the layup is missed by Taylor, and Jermaine comes down with the board.
Nice move by Taylor. Got the up and under, just couldn't get the layup to go, so he got Jermaine up in the air. Exactly what you want to do against a shot blocker, but he just couldn't finish the play.
Minute to go. Grunder has it swatted away. Nice defense by Talafaro. That one right in front of us. That was all ball. 56 seconds to go. Railer lead is 7, and now I got a feeling we're going to be going to the line.
Yeah, although a nice hesitation there, move again against.
Oh, wow. That was quick as Rowe.
That's his second.
That's his second. As Rowe swatted it away from Titus, and then Titus was just walking away, and he swatted the ball away, and he got assessed for a technical, and Rowe has just found himself out of the game with his second tee of the night.
So now, and it is not wanting to leave the bench, although you've got to go to the locker room, son.
So Cannon got fouled, so if I remember correctly, Cannon will shoot the one in bonus, then he'll shoot the technicals because I believe it goes in the order of occurrence. Titus' first free throw up and good.
Really? So you don't get to pick your shooter as a coach anymore?
Well, Titus is shooting the one in bonus because he was the one that was fouled. And then Titus is now probably just going to stay.
Now, if he would have missed and coach would have elected to get a better free throw percentage shooter up there, he could have.
Yeah, he could have shot the tees. But
right.
Titus has hit 3 in a row.
And what Rowe had done is after the foul was called, he tried to tip the ball away from Cannon to, I don't know what the reason would be for, but probably just a little of intimidation or upset with himself, and the official right on top of it, which was a good call.
So, and after the technical, Railers get the basketball. Titus made 3 of 4, and the Railers are now up 10 with 45 seconds to go. And maybe just finally, as a foul is whistled on Talafaro, it'll send Isaiah to the line. Maybe it's a case now where Eisenhower's just running out of time.
Yeah, too many points to come back from. 42.5 now. Seconds left here in the fourth, and the Railers in control now. Bowers steps to the line again. I don't think Coach will sit back and tell you it was the prettiest Railer game. Again, Bowers with another free throw long missed.
Free throw missed from Isaiah.
But again, as long as you've got one more on the scoreboard, Jeff, it's a win in the W column.
3 from Walker makes it 44-37. Another foul on the far end will send the Railers back to the line. Foul's going to go on Jones, his first, 10th team foul. So now the Railers will be shooting 2. Railers 7 of 12 from the line here so far tonight. Isaiah, first of 2 on the way. Rolled off no good. Isaiah struggled from the line tonight. Josh just 2 of 6.
Yeah, it's all in all probably not have been a really good focus game for any Railer as Bowers misses the free throw again.
44-37. They tip it out, and it goes through the hands of Curry. Looked like they had an easy shot down low, but one extra pass too much, and it goes out of bounds, and we're at 18 seconds left, and the Railers up 7, 44-37. Cannon over to Bowers. Isaiah in the backcourt gets it to Hamlin. Up ahead to Bacon. Bacon bounces over to Grunder. Down to 5. Ball tipped away. Jones will fire up a 3. It falls short, and that's where this one ends. Mercifully, it is over, and the Railers pull out the victory 44-37, improving to 23-5 on the year. Eisenhower, a valiant effort here tonight, but the Railers just enough to get the win. Eisenhower falls to 10-18. Railers get the victory 44-37. We'll be back with the Josh Komnick Grau Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic Center postgame show in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
You from Bloomington, you're going to see it again on Friday night at Roy S.
Yeah, you know, and they've got another kid that I think's really coming on, a 6'6" kid. So it's going to be a challenge for us, and they're going to play that zone and really spread us out and drive us to the hole into the big guy. And you know, we're going to have to make things happen. I hope that our defense will be ready to play, and you know, it's a game that you know, Jermaine's going to find out what he can do playing against top caliber athletes, and you know, because he's going to look somebody eye to eye, and it'll be the first time all year.
Yeah, maybe not just scoring, just trying to keep Okuro off the boards,
Yeah.
I think, and just keep him from taking some tough shots and not having to block every shot. Just make him make tough shots, I think, will be a test to see where Jermaine's at right at this point.
Yeah, you know, and for the rest of us as well, you know, we've got to be able to handle their defense, because it's different. They play kind of a 2-3 with him in the middle, and the 4 guys go to the perimeter, so it's going to be a hard place for us to attack, because once you get inside, you have to look at him.
Well, Coach, we'll let you go after this one. Congratulations on the win. Safe travels back to Lincoln. And the next time we see you, it'll be the last regular season game, as we've already talked about already. And but you know what seems weird? It's only the 29th game. I'm used to those 30s.
Yeah.
What about Taylorville going 45-0? We looked at
we talked about.
I could go back to those guys.
Would you like
Johnny
a 45 game
Oh,
schedule?
man. That would be a long, long draw. You know, we're going to be able to get up to, 31, 38 games. If you played through to the final game, you could get 38 games, so that's not far off.
We'll take that. We'll take that.
We would too.
Yep. All right, Coach, congratulations, and we will see you in Lincoln on Friday night.
Okay. Thank you, and hopefully everybody will be out for support of our seniors. And again, it's a good night. We're not only honoring our basketball players, our dance, our poms, our cheerleaders, and everyone will be recognized. So
Jeff, too.
Even Jeff, too.
Yeah, Jeff will be out on the court.
Yeah.
Give him basketball, Coach.
Getting to be an old man, you know. Got a senior daughter. And
The worst thing is she's the first one alphabetically, so I get the long stay out there.
you got to stand. And okay.
Hope you're not like in a wedding when those guys are on your wedding stand up as your best man where you get knee locked and you pass out or something.
I'm going to bring a chair.
Yeah, then I guess Josh will have to carry the load.
No.
Yeah.
Lloyd's got my back. He's right over there with me.
Okay.
Right. We'll see everybody Friday night.
Okay.
Railers get the win, 44-37. We'll wrap it up in a moment. You're listening to Lincoln Railer Basketball.
Lincoln Railer Basketball on 96.3 WLCN and WLCNonline.com is brought to you by Grau Incorporated, Schneider Chiropractic, Headline Salon, Lincoln Heating and Cooling, Fifth Street Food Mart, Community Action Partnership of Central Illinois, The Carpet House, Rickham State Farm Insurance, Lincoln IGA, Lincoln College, Bright Ideas Screen Printing and Embroidery, St. Clair's Manor, Lincoln Park District, Grimaldi Law Office, Memorial Sports Care at Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Jim Examus Ford Lincoln, Stacy's Family Pharmacy, Lincoln Dare, Eaton Corporation, Abraham Lincoln Memorial Hospital, Lincoln Printers, Chicago Street Rentals, and by Four Corners Lube.